Hey, Cactus crew, thanks so much for tuning in. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Bill. Welcome to my channel. So, I've been covering Katie's upbringing posts on Instagram. This video will continue on. All videos that I mentioned will be linked below. I really do encourage you to check out the description box of every single video I do. Then you can have a little scroll down, find the cactus. If you would like to further support this channel, you can become a member. They get extra content and they get a cactus badge. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok at It's Crystal Bill. Give this video a like, comment below, share it, and please do consider subscribing. Everything is my own opinion, yada, yada, yada. Look, we're dealing with JD, CSA. There's a chance that this video could compromise your mental health. Please do not watch any further. Just press stop. She's not worth it at all. And I've learnt that. I am a CSA survivor. I'm also a DV survivor, and I've been calling Katie out on her lies since 2019. I'm gonna have to cover his face. I can't do this. You know this. I can't have this in my face. The picture is of JD covering Josh Duggar's trial, me to confront my childhood trauma. May 21st, 2023. It's going to be very hard for me to look at the screen and read this, but I'm going to just put this there. Oh, I can put a post-it there. Guys, this is 2023, and there's a post-it on my laptop now. Yes, that's so much better. Katie writes, JD's arrest and subsequent trial unearthed and triggered my own childhood trauma. For months, I reported on the horrific details of Josh's crimes and the cover-up by his parents of his crimes. I reported on his abuse of his sisters and his parents discarding their daughters in favor of Josh. Okay, let me just stop you there. So November 2021, I refer to this month quite often because it's when I saw evil for the second time, Katie. Every CSA survivor saw evil in your eyes as you salivated over the details, licking your lips, catching your drool, the excitement in your eyes. You can't see what we see. You're, in my honest opinion, you are the only one who wanted to know those details. For months, you are still bringing up the details. You are still posting Josh's face. Everyone get your post-it and stick it on the face and draw a pretty picture in pink highlighter. For years, I was drawn to the Duggar daughters, not because of their beliefs, nor because I came from the IBLP, but because I knew what it felt like to feel invisible to your family. You don't relate to them. You don't care about their suffering. You don't care about re-traumatizing them every single time you repost Josh's picture. So thanks to therapy. No, you haven't been. So thanks to therapy and a supportive husband, both are struggling in addiction. You both do not have coping mechanisms. You both have not gone to therapy. He's not supportive. If he was supportive, he would listen to you. He would care for you. He would care about your business. He would tell you to. Thanks to therapy and a supportive husband, I was able to navigate years of trauma in a healthy and productive way. It still sounds like you are using words that are negative, words that show you have not healed, you have not moved on. But then again, it's not real. It's a story for you. I know what it's like to not be protected by parents, okay? Your son knows what it's like to not be protected by his parents.
Really good and safe for you to use.
Mommy,
What?
I was talking to Daddy. I'm talking to Daddy. We're saying
Yeah, why do you always interrupt me?
I just want to tell you, Daddy just we're talking downstairs about. Wait, my Manics and my Legos.
Yeah.
And I told him to apologize to me, and then he went upstairs and he wasted my time because of all that yelling.
Okay, that's fine. Goodbye.
Hmm.
Oh, you don't see it there.
Sorry, you guys.
Such a bitch.
He's mad at his dad about yelling at him.
I know what it's like to feel invisible in your family due to your gender. I know what it feels like to have your body objectified, criticized, and shamed due to your gender. I know what it's like. You know what it's like or what it feels like. I know what it's like to be told that you are so difficult and opinionated that only a special kind of man would want to marry you. Dude, like my parents joke about that. It's generational differences that you're not quite grasping, and it's something to laugh about, to joke about. So instead of becoming a stand-up comedian, which you thought you could, you've turned all these into personal attacks. This is your ABUSE. This is your how you can relate to the Duggar girl. I know what it's like to be the scapegoat. I know what it's like to be the youngest, smallest, and most vulnerable in a family while also being the target. I know what it's like to be ganged up on and gaslit. No, you don't. Your son does, though. I also know that you cannot change anyone that is not willing to change. This is all story time because you have not dealt with your addictions. This is all lies. You have not healed from anything. You're still in active addiction, Katie Joy. So sit the down. How dare you say you are like them? How dare you say you were drawn to them, which is so because you are, you're the way you are. This is disturbing, already making me feel sick because this is you manipulating people. I've been hurt by you and I thought I was pretty strong, I'll let you harm me with your content that you decided you don't need to put a trigger warning on anything. Like you didn't even put a trigger warning on this. And you want people to believe that you are a CSA survivor, yet you don't give a about any other CSA survivor because it's Katie Joy's story. It's about you. Where do you say parents discarding their daughters in favor of Josh? You have discarded every other CSA victim out there, Katie, in favor of your story, of you, a female version of Josh, who I watched literally find in the details. You can't hide that shit. Also, if you say that you were triggered, your body said otherwise. Your body was showing excited behavior. And Katie, any other CSA survivor would not have covered that, would not have sought out those details. Like your body had no reaction. Where's the involuntary reaction that it comes from having PTSD? It doesn't make sense. The puzzle pieces don't fit. I cannot be responsible for anyone else's behavior. You can't even be responsible for your own behavior, Katie Joy Polson. I can only be responsible for me, but you're not. I know that I was not a perfect child. I know that I did make mistakes, and I know that I most certainly tested limits. I also know that life is not black and white. Cycles of ABUSE include honeymoon periods, happiness, and fond memories. This makes leaving ABUSIVE environment hard because not all your memories are bad. Katie, did you read that somewhere? You don't know what you're trying to say. You've read it somewhere and you're trying to relay it in your terms, and it's all mumble jumble. If you knew, you don't know because it's not out there on Wikipedia. Victims are us. You can't lie your way through this. I also know that to break these cycles, that boundaries must be set to protect yourself. Have you ever seen Katie Joy respect anyone's boundary or even know that she's crossed a boundary, about to cross a boundary, close to a boundary? She's talking absolute bull. I love my parents and family. I've forgiven them for what I went through. No, you haven't. Otherwise, you wouldn't have slandered them over the last few days. I've forgiven my brother. I'm not angry with them. Well, then delete the post because they are public and they are damaging, and this is your business site. This is your business page, Katie. This is not your personal page. You want to publicly slander your family, just like you did with Nick and all the businesses that you thought were related to him. And because you think that he did wrong by you, because your truth, right? Your truth, which I've told you, it's different to the truth. And that is why you're dangerous, because you can go after people deciding whether you want to be a victim that day or not. You love to manipulate people. That is what makes you an ABUSER. Just don't want to be part of the toxic, unhealthy dynamic anymore for the sake of my son, my sanity, and my husband. My goal in life is to expose ABUSE of children and women in order to help others free themselves. I want others to feel seen and not feel invisible. More later. I don't believe anything there.